On this show, we've told you why China picked Tianjin for this summit. That story was rooted in history. But there's another reason why Tianjin is important. It is one of China's busiest ports. It is the main sea gateway to Beijing and a lifeline for northern China's industries. And in today's economic scenario, its role is even bigger. As trade tensions with the US continue, China's export routes are under pressure. Shipments have slowed, orders have been cancelled, and Beijing is looking for alternatives. That is where Tianjin could step up. It secures vital imports like fuel and raw materials, and now it could be crucial in rescuing exports by redirecting them to new markets. This week's SCO Summit is a chance for Beijing to push that plan further. Here's a report. China's economy was built on exports. For decades, goods moved westward across the seas. But that system is now under strain. Tariffs and trade disputes with the United States have disrupted shipping flows, and ports across China are being forced to adapt. At the center of this pivot is Tianjin, the main maritime gateway to Beijing, and one of northern China's most important ports. For years, it handled a steady flow of imports and exports. But now its role is shifting. It must secure supply lines into the country and find new destinations for goods going out. Tianjin may not always make headlines, but it is one of China's biggest trade assets. And I'll give you 3 reasons why. One is geography. Look at where the city is located. It is Beijing's main sea gateway. It connects the Chinese capital in the northern part of the country with the rest of the world. The second is energy. A lot of crude oil and other resources flow in through Tianjin, and this fuels factories and industries. And the third is global trade. As part of the Belt and Road Initiative, Tianjin links China to Central Asia and Europe. And that is what makes it a very important regional hub. As tensions with Washington grow and tariffs disrupt traditional routes, ports like Tianjin are where China will try to keep its exports moving, by turning to new destinations and by strengthening links with neighbors. That redirection is already visible. Shipments that once went to the United States are heading to other markets. Rail links from Tianjin to Central Asia are carrying more cargo, and shipping lines are being rerouted to South Asia, West Asia, and Europe. The goal is to offset losses from the West and keep trade channels open despite disruption. This week's SCO Summit is part of that strategy. It brings together countries that are already key partners for China, from Central Asia to South Asia and Russia. Beijing is expected to push for deeper trade ties with all these members, and ports like Tianjin are central to making that happen. Although it won't be without challenges. The United States remains one of China's largest export markets. It is waging a tariff war on the world. For China, a temporary truce is in place, but uncertainty persists. That means the search for new partners is urgent, and Tianjin is where the future of this pivot could be decided. As Trump's trade war rattles the world, all eyes turn to Tianjin, host of the SCO Summit. Prime Minister Modi makes his first visit to China in 7 years. India's policy of multi-alignment faces its biggest test. Will the outreach to China open the door to a new partnership? And will talks with Russia add weight to India's stance against trade wars and tariffs? Catch Vantage live from Tianjin.